we are going to start with another experiment, that is to study the rate of respiration in germinating seeds. Now, when we are going to do the experiment on respiratory substrate, we will be choosing according to the different respiratory substrate, we will choose different seeds. Because as you know, the main principle of respiration is to break down the complex organic molecules into simpler ones by doing oxidation. That means if glucose is taken as the respiratory substrate, then 6 molecule of oxygen is absorbed to release 6 molecule of carbon dioxide, water and energy. So therefore, in this basic reaction where carbohydrate such as glucose is used as respiratory substrate, we are getting same number of oxygen being absorbed and same amount of carbon dioxide being evolved. So as a result, carbohydrate is going to give us a very good yield in the form of respiratory quotient by 1, because it is 6 by 6 equals to 1. Therefore, RQ is equal to 1 in case of carbohydrate being used as respiratory substrate. But this is not the case with all other kinds of respiratory substrate. If it is protein or fat, the RQ value for protein and fat will be less than 1. Am I clear? So RQ value, that is respiratory quotient of seed containing fat or protein, fat containing seeds such as groundnut or mustard or castor, and protein, that means it can be gram, it can be bean, it can be pea, anything. So if we take such kind of germinating seeds which have got either fat or protein as respiratory substrate, we will get RQ value less than 1. Therefore, we will do the rate of respiration taking into consideration all the 3 different types of germinating seeds: wheat as a carbohydrate containing seed, pea as protein containing seed, and groundnut as fat containing seed. And we will see whether the RQ value for all these things are really different or not. After setting up the experiment, which I will show you now, we will be coming to understand what should be the way we will make our observation table. Now this is the observation table which we are going to write it as simple as this. That means we will take one control where there will be no change in the water level. When we are taking wheat, what is the height of the water in the delivery tube? After taking groundnut, what is the height of the water in the delivery tube? And if we take pea as a seed, germinating seed, then we will see different kind of water table. So let us see the experiment. For this we require conical flask, beaker, twice bent delivery tube, cork, small test tube, KOH solution, some germinating seeds of wheat, pea and groundnut. For the experiment of determining the rate of respiration, we require the soaked seeds. Seeds should be of various types. I have chosen the seeds of pea which are having protein in them as respiratory substrate. I have kept them soaked in moist cloth for last 48 hours, and as you can see that they have started showing germination nicely. Next type of seed which I have chosen for this experiment is carbohydrate containing wheat seed, and as you can see for last 48 hours I have kept it in moist cloth and they have also started germinating. The third type of seed is fat containing seed of groundnut. As you can see, the seeds have started showing germination. Of course, all the seeds are not showing germination, but a certain number of seeds have started showing germination. I will give you a closer look of one seed which is showing nice germination. This is the seed, as you can see that it has started showing germination. So you can see very nicely that some seeds are showing germination, but maybe this will take a little more time for all the seeds to show germination. So fat containing seed of groundnut can be replaced by some other fat containing seeds such as mustard. But I have chosen the groundnut. Now we have taken for this 20 grams of wheat, germinating wheat seed. Here we have kept the germinating wheat seed, which is weighed as 20 grams, and I have taken same amount 20 grams of groundnut seed, which are also germinating, as you can see here, and I have also taken 20 grams of pea seeds in a germinating condition. All are taken in equal weight. So we are going to now start the experiment. I have inserted the 20 grams of wheat seed inside the conical flask. Now the setup is ready. How you can see that I have taken one cork which has been bored. Through that cork I have passed one delivery tube which is bent twice in right angle. So as such, I will just do what? Before inserting the cork tightly on the conical flask, I will insert the KOH solution. This is freshly prepared KOH solution, and this has got KOH pellets still there, and I have taken around 4 to 5 ml of KOH solution, and I am putting it inside the conical flask in such a fashion so that, and I have tied a thread on the neck of the conical flask. Now I will be putting the open end of this delivery tube open end on one, so that it does not, I am fitting the cork inside the conical flask in such a way so that the side one end of the delivery tube is open towards the germinating seedling. Now I will be putting the other end on the beaker. This beaker is containing water, and I have colored the water pink. Now I am putting it inside the beaker and keeping the base over here. You can see now the initial level. I will put the initial level with a marker. Initial level will be the level of the water itself. This is the initial mark of the water level, and after around 2 hours we will come to see that if the water has gone up or not. But before, we have to ensure one thing more, that the conical flask has airtight condition inside. To ensure this, I will add Vaseline. This is Vaseline, normal Vaseline, which is nothing but petroleum jelly. I am putting the petroleum jelly on the conical flask edge so that there is no scope of air passing into the conical flask at all. This is the complete setup. It will have to be kept for 2 hours undisturbed, and you can see that the conical flask has been completely sealed airtight with Vaseline all over the edge so that there is no scope of air passing inside. The respiration is going on inside the conical flask. The carbon dioxide which is produced is being absorbed by the KOH solution. As a result, an oxygen which is present in the conical flask is being used for respiration. As a result, what happens? A partial vacuum is created. That vacuum creation will be resulting into the upward rise of the water after 2 hours. Now let us see after 2 hours what is the level of the water on the delivery tube. Now after 2 hours, I have come back to see what is the level of the water on the delivery tube. As you can see, the delivery tube is kept undisturbed and it is showing sufficient rise in water column. I'll have a closer look. Yes, great. This is the final level of the water after 2 hours, and it will go even higher if we keep the apparatus like this for longer time. Here is the wheat seed. Let us see what is the height of the water column on the delivery tube. As you can see that it is around 1.8 centimeter. So it is 1.8 centimeter after around 2 hours. Show you the water column. Yes. This time with the same apparatus, same setup, but it's the pea seeds. KOH tube, KOH solution present in the test tube inside, and the germinated pea seeds inside, as you can see, and the rest of the apparatus remains the same. The volume, the level of the water will rise after 2 hours, and we'll have to measure the height. Groundnut seed. As you can see, these are the groundnut, germinating seeds of groundnut, and it has been kept with the same apparatus setup, and the water will rise after 2 hours, and we will have to see the principle remains the same. The water will rise up after 2 hours, and we have to measure the height of the water column. So after 2 hours, what I saw is we have measured the wheat. If we are taking wheat as the respiratory substrate, we are getting around 10 millimeter of rise in water level in the delivery tube. When we are taking groundnut, we are getting less, around 5 millimeter of rise only, whereas in case of pea it is around 4 millimeter of rise only. So the conclusion we can draw from here is that wheat as a respiratory substrate gives better rate of respiration, and groundnut and pea have got less RQ value, so they give a little less water column on the delivery tube. Thank you.